And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
On the set. Let's go now.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The numbers for him from a week ago: 11 carries, 78 yards.
It's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18. 5 in.
They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. That ball caught by Harrison. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now a first carry here for their running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So now the Rams will get their first opportunity with a football. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll run for the first time here with Kyren Williams. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Stafford. Caught left side, Williams. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
So on fourth down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams.
Deep to return is Cavante Turpin. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
Cavante Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll only get this to the 2-yard line. A near catastrophe.
Three. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. He's got a man complete. A huge play there for Arizona. 41 yards.
And as you prepare for this team, you have to understand that no matter where they are on the field, this is an offense that will take its shots. And true to form, they do exactly that and break off a big chunk of yardage and help their field position.
To about the 48-yard line. The Cardinals hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Hurt. Go.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
Well, this defense for the Rams, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You talk about this Rams defense.
This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And I think plays like that will give them some confidence, something sorely needed going against this unit.
Ready.
2nd and 11. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Ready, set. Let's go now.
Now back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Weaver.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Panther 11. Mustang 19.
They'll drop to throw.
Throw left side, hauled in by McBride.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Trey McBride, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Back to throw, Stafford.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And it appears we've got a member of the
2nd and 6.
Monday.
Stafford going to give this one to Core.
30.
50.
They need 2. Here's third down.
59.
They'll try and run for the first with Corum. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down.
They'll run for it. Here's Corum.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They'll try the air now with Stafford.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The end result, 21 yards. To throw is Stafford. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. Out of the gun, Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Blake Corum.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Rams have got it back to within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3.
Check. Reload.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Ready.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Come 19. Come on. Set.
He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Back to throw here. Over the middle, complete. That's Harrison. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
To the right side and intercepted. And the Rams are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
So good field position. As they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now Stafford. 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now it's Stafford. Gets this into the hands of the tight end Higbee. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
This 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Now Stafford.
They'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half.
So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we close out the first quarter of this season. We'll begin with a good one in the NFC. Atlanta heading west to take on San Francisco. And that one finds the Falcons out in front. Michael Penix with 3 times.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
From the 35, here's second down and 3. Here's Stafford. Right back to Atwell. That's complete. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. In motion goes the tight end. Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And a nice gain at 21 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Up the middle, here's Corum. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. They'll go back to Corum on first down. Jeremy Chin there defensively. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Again, it's Corum. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They run straight ahead with Corum. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Up the middle they go. Schrader, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Ready. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. 3rd down and 6.
65 catch. 60. Ready.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his left. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the 1st down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key 1st down.
Ready.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 23-yard line.
Ready.
That's quickly out to Harrison. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And the Cardinals.
Ready.
A short one here, caught by McBride. Hey.
Go, Reed. Go. Go.
the carry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Picked off by Akello Witherspoon.
So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Now 2nd and 5.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. He may go. Touchdown, L.A. Blake Corum with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Okay, ready? Hey, check that. Street. Get it?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on E. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. 2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down.
Go.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That goes for 14 yards, 1st down Cardinals.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Weaver. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
18, Pioneer. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
On the give, it's Corum.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 21. A good pickup there at 22.
First down, Los Angeles.
Back to throw, Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
Second and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rams.
Puka Nakua
From 17 yards out.
And the Rams have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
The Cardinals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. They'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll drop to throw.
Pass complete there to Harrison. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Stephanie.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's caught by Harrison, right side.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset.
Another try. 2nd and 10 now.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
This is 3rd and goal.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to throw.
He's got McBride here over the middle.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
A gain of 6 yards. Brings up 4th down and goal.
70 range, 70 range. Riggs, Dragon 60. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. So here's a big play for the Cardinals as they'll go for 2.
Warriors 70.
They'll try and throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. And he is in for the 2. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So now Stafford and the Rams
down 22-21, 37 seconds to go. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on 1st down. Stafford.
Pass complete there to Nakua. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Stafford now to throw. This is caught inside the 15. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Now Stafford. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
Here's a toss coming right. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that was prepared for him to try and take off.
He's back to throw.
He's got his tight end McBride on the out route.
Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. One final shot. They'll look to throw. This for all the marbles. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for